Hello and welcome to week 10. I want to say week 10, 2025. It is Monday evening and I have just got back from going down to the IGA because I got home from work and I was hungry. Got these veggie straws and sour cream and herb because they are a little bit healthier than the usual chippies. I've got microwave popcorn, triple butter flavour, so we can have some of that later on if we feel it. And I got some banana milk chocolate to try and Dairy. I quite like the Dairy brand and chocolate.
So I really would appreciate, this is something I need from you. Is the trust that if we do have a very personal intimate conversation, you won't blurt it out to the group.
The dermatologist using 3 essential.
I got my hair done today. It has been cut. Not sure how I feel about it yet, but that's right. I like that it's cut. I don't know if I wanted like more going on here or less. I did have a blow wave and it was very nice, but it is very, like when you're not used to a blow wave, it is very voluminous. We just did a grocery shop for the week, Tuesday night this week. It's a very, very lovely evening. We took Frankie to the park on the way home.
And while the girls are making their way back to Hinterland House after a tense evening...
Well, hopefully you stick it out. I'll mate with
It is now Thursday morning. I know I haven't really filmed much this week, but there's not really been much to film. We've just been kind of coming home and relaxing, tracking my BBT, my basal body temperature. So there has been a bit of a rise and I was a little bit gutted that this morning it didn't keep rising. See where that little purple dot is? I thought it was going to keep going up, but it's kind of gone down a wee bit. ChatGPT says not to worry. It's a waiting game because we don't know until the next day's temperature, and you've got to do it at resting point, like when you've just woken up. So it's not like I can just do it again later, you know? Gotta wait. I actually really like my hair right now. I think I wasn't that impressed with it to begin with because it wasn't like the photo that I showed her. But you know what? Not everything is perfect. Next time. And you know, things happen for a reason. Like, I wanted it more layered. But I might not have liked it because it would have been a very drastic change. It was nice to have the front but a little bit layered and a little bit more like, I wouldn't even say layered, it's just like shaped around my face. So there's shorter bits. Anyway, bye. I have been wearing my Adidas to work, which I didn't want to do because they're supposed to be my weekend shoes and they get very dirty being a florist. So yesterday I actually wore my Crocs because it's hot here in Australia and it's more ventilation for my feet, and I couldn't be bothered putting these on before I left. They were actually so comfortable. They'll be easier to clean as well, and then I don't have to wear my Adidas for work. So I'm going to clean these. My battery is flashing low. I have spent Saturday morning, we are now into the early afternoon, cleaning the house, and it feels good. I have just finished. You saw me making the bed. I kind of wanted to film more of doing a montage of cleaning today, but my camera had died, so never mind. I've cleaned my shoes. Look how much green has come off of my shoes. I've taken the laces fully off because they get disgusting. Crocs have also been cleaned, which feels bloody great. They're just drying out there. Clean floors, repositioned cushions and blankets because this gets all crazy. Feels good when it's all in place. Now I've just got to hang up the towels. There's just tiny bits of washing that I'll leave another day, and I'm going to put these in cleaner water. But yeah, everything is tidy. And it feels so good. All the I love a clean house. I think it was last week. I dusted all these, like did a deep dust, and they are still all looking very clean. Because Bicky's on the rug, so I'm having to go all the way over to the kitchen to get a mouthful. Also, we've noticed the ants because, oh my god, ants are so bad in Australia. If you have any food around and you leave it out overnight or something, or you've got dog food out, they smell it and they come for it and they attack. Like, you can come down here and there's like a whole ant infestation going on in your house. So keeping them over there just kind of keeps them away from, like, down here when they're close to windowsills and the outdoor areas. They find them very quickly, and I've noticed that if it's in the middle over here, it's going to be a little bit harder for them to find. Thought I'd quickly update you on my BBT tracking. It is staying elevated at the moment, which is a very good sign that I am in luteal phase and that this was my true ovulation where that spike has happened. I have marked this temperature as an inconsistent temperature because we were drinking the night before, and when you have alcohol in your system, your BBT will rise. The only thing I will say is that this morning I actually put the thermometer in my mouth and it came up pretty quickly at 36.07, which would be quite low, like further down here. And then I clicked the button again and let it do a second reading, and then as soon as that one came up, it read at 36.37, which is quite a jump. And my theory is that sometimes when you put it in your mouth, the tip is still quite cold from being in the room overnight. So to leave it in longer. So I started watching a few informational, info videos about it on TikTok, and there's like a lot of people say to just put it in your mouth, wait for 3 minutes, then turn it on and let it do the reading, because it will be kind of adjusted to your body temperature. So sometimes I feel like for example this morning my second reading was probably more accurate, but for that reason I feel like I look at this chart and I'm like, it could be all inaccurate, but I'm hoping that I've done it right and that it is accurate, because then it does mean I have ovulated. And I feel like moving forward with this 3-minute method for taking my BBT in the morning when I wake up, it will be good. As long as I usually do wake up around the same time. It's not too much of a difference, so it should be fine. But yeah, as long as I'm putting the thermometer in my mouth for 3 minutes, then clicking the button, I think that will be a consistent thing to do across the board. Yeah, and also with reading this cycle, obviously I didn't get my thermometer until the few days before my predicted ovulation, so I don't truly have a baseline consistent pattern. So if this cycle isn't successful, next cycle it will be interesting to see what the temps do over the duration of my cycle. Progesterone is the hormone that makes your basal body temperature rise. I feel like it definitely looks like it has risen, apart from that little inconsistency where I was drinking. I am in the process of making dinner for tonight, enjoying the house being clean and tidy. I was at the gym. I'm making vegetarian nachos, cutting up some kumara,
At least get
watching a Kendall Ray video as I go. to head out to Plenty Road driving range to get a few swings in. I have obviously had a new haircut in this past week, so I am still learning how to style it. Not used to the curtain bangs yet. Thought I'd just give them a bit of a curl to keep them off my face. I've not actually curled my hair though because it takes 7 business days. The golf range was very busy, so we've actually decided to drive to Warrandyte and go to the grandstand, the restaurant, hotel thing. So yeah, I just remembered that it was a place that we wanted to try. So yeah. We got a strawberry peach mocktail, which looks delightful. We've caught the train into the city. We're going to try and go to Melbourne Storm vs Parramatta Eels game. So we basically got to the doors of the Amy Park where the Storm will be playing to realise like, oh, we should probably buy our tickets because there's quite a lot of people there actually. We're like, fuck, we probably underestimated how many people are going to show up to this game. And there's just like lots of expensive tickets left, so we're like, oh, it's not really worth going for that amount. So we just turned around and came and sat at the park right outside the MCG building. It's like 34 degrees. I have a blister on the back of my foot. I'm really enjoying sitting here in the shade. There's like a breeze and I've got my shoes off and it's nice to just chillax. I'm gonna go and relax.
The game is finished.